إدارة بايدن لم تنجح في إعادة إيران إلى الاتفاقية النووية رغم كل الإغراءات التي قدمت لها. الجمهورية الإيرانية الإسلامية اختلف وضعها في الأشهر الأخيرة بعد انتفاضة نساء إيران أمام الطغيان، فالمرأة الإيرانية دفعت الإدارة الأمريكية إلى إعادة النظر في كيفية التعامل مع النظام السائد. لكن التخوف الأكبر أمريكيا إسرائيليا وخليجيا هو من اقتراب إيران من الحصول على القنبلة النووية. للمزيد حول هذا الموضوع ينضم إلينا من واشنطن وفي لقاء حصري المبعوث الأمريكي الخاص لإيران روبرت مالي. Thanks for joining us, Mr. Mali. How close is Iran to a bomb right now?
First, thanks for having me. It's a very important question, but I think it has to be answered in two different ways. There's a question of how close they are to having enough weapons-grade uranium, and they are very close, a handful of weeks away. But that's very different from how close they are to getting a bomb, to weaponizing, and that I can't give a number here, but they're not as close as that. And so I think our focus has been on the enrichment, the enriched uranium. That's what we want to stop, and that's what our negotiations have been about. But of course, the other angle is how long it would take them to weaponize, which would be significantly longer.
Let's say the scenario. How to stop Iran for becoming a nuclear power? Is the military option on the table?
So I can't do better than repeat what President Biden has said consistently, that he, number one, that he will not allow Iran to acquire a nuclear weapon. Number two, he believes that diplomacy is by far the best and most sustainable way to achieve that goal, and that's why we've been pursuing that path since President Biden came into office. But number three, that if diplomacy failed because Iran is not open to diplomatic settlement, then all other options will be on the table, and President Biden made that very clear not that long ago.
After seeing the ongoing protests in Iran, does the U.S. support a regime change?
Again, we've spoken to this from the outset. Our support is for the fundamental rights, the fundamental dignity, human rights and dignity of the Iranian people. And that's what we stand behind, as we stand behind those aspirations across the globe. Our policy is not a policy of regime change. Our policy is one of supporting the fundamental rights of the Iranian people. And the Iranian regime may want to say that we and other countries are seeking to topple the regime. That's the usual playbook that they will trot out whenever their own people are demonstrating against them. It is not our policy.
Robert Mali, thanks for doing this from Washington, D.C. كل الاحتمالات مفتوحة على مصراعيها، والجميع يترقب سلوك إيران في المرحلة المقبلة التي تحاول إيجاد حل الأزمة الداخلية ولما يتعلق بالسلاح النووي.